My name is Paul Shihadeh. I'm the music director of O by Cirque du Soleil, and I'm also pursuing my Master's of Music in Music Education at Boston University online. I'm the music director for O by Cirque du Soleil, and I conduct the music of the show, and my main job is to pretty much follow the acts as they progress during the show.
O is very unique because it is the only show in Cirque du Soleil that deals with water. Then you have the talent on top of it, the music and the acrobatic talent. Put all together, it's quite magical.
When I tell people I'm the music director for O, they say, "Oh." They're always the running gag. And then beyond that, they're pretty excited about it. They're very curious to say, "Wow, that sounds like a really, really fun job." Is your homework done? My schedule is a little crazy, but after doing it now for a couple months, I'm getting used to the routine. It's not only manageable, it's actually really, really enjoyable.
What we usually do is we get up in the morning, I'll go to work during the day, kind of into the early evening, and Paul leaves early evening and then he's back late at night. So it's a balancing act. It's definitely a juggling act, but what time we do have, we have a great time.
Well, the kids are at school and Chris is at work, so I have a couple hours here where I can get some stuff done. The golden few hours to get some schoolwork done. I chose to do my master's with Boston University online now, mainly because of the challenge of it. I had the ideas of doing a traditional master's, but with my schedule, it was impossible, I thought. Being new to the program, having just finished my first course, it was very exciting, but it was also really, really challenging. It was a whole part of my brain that I think had been dormant for a long time. It was fascinating. I really enjoyed it. And I think that's part of the challenge and part of the real joy that I get out of it, is that it brings me back to what it was like 20 years ago when I was doing my undergrad. I look at this material, the current material that I'm dealing with from the musical perspective, and I think now, after having a certain amount of work experience, I look at it not only for what it is as material, but how it can directly relate to my job. So I'll do a couple hours work right now. I'll get a quick bite to eat, try to get a nap in, and then go pick up the kids. All right, so let's practice your words.
I'm really proud of him for taking this journey, and he hasn't dropped a single ball.
The first word is from.
The way the structure is allows him to do all of that, and it's really brought a kind of intellectual flair to his focus, and I see it on a daily basis. It's really interesting. We've had some really great discussions, so I'm really, really proud of what he's done.
Well, it's 5 o'clock, and I'm transitioning from dad and husband to music director. Packing up my stuff, and off we go. In this drive, I start thinking about the specifics of the show, the lineup. It's a full day now. I have to do 2 shows, and I usually have a meeting before the show, in between the shows. So just planning all that. It's funny, people ask me what it's like living in Vegas. Oh, is it weird? No, we live in a regular residential community. My kids go to school. We do all the normal things that everybody else does, except that I go to the Strip every day, and that is kind of wild. Well, here we are in the O Theater, my office. There's the stage, and there's my booth over there. There's another musician booth way over there on that side, and it's just about time for sound check, so off I go. And 3, 4. So this is where I live. I'm about 6 to 12. This is my little home. I watch the show on this monitor and sometimes out the window over there. I play bass, I conduct verbally, I can hear everybody and they can hear me.
All right, looks like we are ready.
I run the computers and I run that with my feet over here, and I trigger all of this while I'm playing and while I'm talking. It takes a little bit of coordination. Got to get sleep before you do the gig. Huh.
To keep evolving as a musician, keep evolving as a person, keeping options open, and having the masters might help him choose a new direction in the future and might help him to enhance his performance or knowledge here. He just knows that more education obviously is beneficial in whatever you choose to do.
Overall, I think for me, it's been the idea of pursuing a goal and meeting those challenges. Even in the midst of what is, I guess, a pretty crazy schedule. I think it's, for me, is taking on the challenge and meeting the challenge and knowing that I did it.
All right, that is all. Thank you very much. See you at the show.